Hey everyone, I'm Greg Jones, editor of Engine Builder. In typical years, we'd all be a few beers in, listening to live music, and I'd be giving you our 2020 Engine Builder Award announcements from our annual PRI party at the Rock Bottom Brewery in Indianapolis. But, as you all know, those plans have been conked by COVID. In fact, the Rock Bottom Brewery is no longer even there in Indianapolis, so I'm here today in the Babcock's Media Garage. While some industries, such as food service and hospitality, have been very much affected by the pandemic, most of us can thankfully say the automotive industry and all of you with engine and machine shops out there have done pretty well for yourselves this year, given the circumstances. As such, we felt it was necessary, as we do every year, to recognize a few engine builders deserving of our 2020 award honors for America's Best Engine Shops, Engine of the Year, and Diesel of the Year. I'm going to start with our 2020 Engine of the Year award, which is once again sponsored by Pengrade Motor Oil, L-Ring, and newcomers this year, Scat Crankshafts. The Engine of the Year award is now in its fourth installment and stems from our popular Engine of the Week series. Just as in the past, we once again featured 52 different engines and engine builders in 2020, with 10 fan-favorite engines making it into the Engine of the Year competition. This year, we had engines from 1320 DTR, Southern Marine and Automotive, Ace Racing Engines, Munich Icons, Domhoff Racing Engines, ASF Machine, Auto Machine Inc., Modern Airflow Dynamics, Gibbons Motorsports, and CAPS Performance Engineering. A big congrats to all those engine builders. These top 10 engines were pitted against one another in a voting contest on our website and social media channels. And after tallying the votes, it was ASF Machine's build of a twin-turbo flat-six EG33 Subaru engine that ended up as our 2020 Engine of the Year. This Subaru engine was built to be a Pikes Peak contender and boasts more than 960 horsepower and nearly 800 foot-pounds of torque. So congratulations to Joe Hanna and ASF Machine. And again, thank you to our 2020 Engine of the Week and Engine of the Year sponsors, Pengrade, L-Ring, and Scat Crankshafts. Moving on to our Diesel of the Year award, which is once again sponsored by AMSOIL. This award stems from our Diesel of the Week series, which shines a spotlight on the growing number of performance diesel shops building amazing diesel engines. This series started in the summer of 2019, and this year we featured 52 diesel engines, with 10 of them becoming fan favorites, which meant they got entered into this end of the year contest. Those 10 diesel engines were from Hazley Machine, TMS Diesel, Banks Power, ProTech Diesel, Industrial Injection Diesel Performance, Power Driven Diesel, Plowboy Diesel, Capital Diesel Performance, KG Diesel Performance, and Diesel Daydreams. Congrats to these great diesel shops. Again, these top 10 diesel engines went head-to-head for the Diesel of the Year award, and after the voting dust settled, it was a triple-turbo 6.8-liter Cummins built by Josh McCormick of Power Driven Diesel that came out on top. This engine was capable of making 2,400 horsepower and was built to tackle drag racing, sled pulling, dyno competitions, and your everyday driving. So congrats to Josh and everyone involved in this Cummins build. And again, I want to thank our Diesel of the Week and Diesel of the Year sponsor, AMSOIL, for making this all possible. Now we move on to our last awards of the year, but certainly some of our more coveted awards and recognition for engine shops. Over the past 8 years, we've placed the spotlight on dozens of successful engine builders who exemplify the key attributes of a well-run business through our America's Best Engine Shops Award. This contest aims to recognize engine and machine shops that celebrate creativity and innovation, encourage training and education, emphasize marketing, merchandising, and promotion, maintain professional standards and conduct, and take pride in appearance, business management, community involvement, business growth, achievements, and of course, victories. As we've done in years past, we took submissions in 3 different categories: race, vintage, and diesel. And after getting a number of entries this year, members of Engine Builder judged the submissions, and it wasn't easy to pick only 3 winners, but I think we managed to pick 3 very deserving engine shops. I'm going to start with our diesel category since we just mentioned the Diesel of the Year winner, and this shop had an active part in many of our Diesel of the Week builds we have featured, which is a testament to this shop's quality engine work. The diesel shop we're recognizing is led by a man who is as passionate as anyone can be in this industry. He took a background in sled pulling, taught himself how to machine, and built up a shop that now specializes in custom high-performance diesel engine builds, cylinder heads, pistons, connecting rods, and other components all made in-house. They focus on the Cummins platform and are constantly moving the needle in the diesel industry. It is for those reasons we congratulate D&J Precision Machine and its owner Drew Pumphrey as our 2020 America's Best Engine Shop Diesel winner. Here's what Drew had to say about earning the recognition.
It's very humbling for us. I never thought in a million years that we would be recognized for something like that with the big group of people that's out there doing this stuff. I mean, we started from nothing essentially 8 years ago to where we're at now, and it's just been a heck of a ride, and can't believe we're now, I guess, considered one of the best diesel engine builders in the country.
Congrats again to Drew and his team at D&J Precision Machine. Now we move on to our vintage category. Our 2020 vintage winner is a shop with a long history in the industry. What makes them unique is their ability to work on any engine that comes in the door. No matter what the engine is or for what application, this shop has the chops to build or rebuild anything, especially those tricky vintage and antique engines. Today, the shop has 3 generations working to keep the shop busy, along with a number of other employees, and they do an excellent job of keeping their customers and potential customers updated through great social media posts. Capable of doing all work in-house, you might consider bringing your next engine build to our America's Best Engine Shop in the vintage category, Precision Engine Machine Co. in Hyattsville, Maryland. Congrats to Jan, Michael, and Brandon Norris, as well as everyone at Precision Engine Machine. Here's what they had to say about receiving the honor.
The reader base of the magazine is, of course, all of our peers. So to be put up against people who have been historically doing this type of work for years, and to get that recognition, it's a great accomplishment and feeling of doing a good job.
For me to see the kind of recognition that this place is getting is huge. I've always been around this place, and I started working here part-time when I was in school, and I've always known how talented both my grandfather and my father are, and to see them actually get that recognition from within the community, I mean, it's incredible to me. I've always thought of them as these master engine builders, and that's exactly what they are. And hopefully I can follow in their footsteps and make them proud by doing the same exact thing that they've done for 50 and 30 plus years.
I'm happy that my son and grandson are there to take it over. As an engine builder, all the old engine builders I know, we never stop building engines. We might semi-retire, but we'll never stop building engines. It's not what we do, it's who we are.
Again, congratulations to the Norris family and Precision Engine Machine. Last but certainly not least, we move to our race category, which is historically our most competitive category, and this year was no exception. Our 2020 race winner is heavily involved in building LS and LT performance engines for a number of different applications. What started as a simple cylinder head porting business has now become a shop capable of churning out 400 partial or complete LS and LT engines every year. And they do all of their machine work in-house, including manufacturing their own billet parts. Like many of our top contenders for this award, this performance shop also does an excellent job showcasing their builds and tech info on their social media channels, keeping customers and potential customers always wanting more. It's for those reasons that we are thrilled to announce that Late Model Engines in Houston, Texas is our 2020 America's Best Engine Shop in the race category. Here's what co-owner Brian Nealon had to say about getting the award.
It actually means a lot because we've worked as a team for, now this is our 17th year building LS engines. So we started with LS engines. We started porting cylinder heads before we were a business, LS cylinder heads, right? We started late model engines, knew that our passion and our focus was going to be the, Chevrolet, the new Chevrolet V8. Going from starting a business from nothing to, with my partner, of course, with Pecos Laughlin, we have grown the business with the help of our team, and to get national recognition of being one of the best in our market, it just means a ton that our work is not only providing for our families, but giving people out there the ability to go racing and do what they love. It's pretty awesome, man, and every day we love it.
Again, congratulations to Late Model Engines and to all of our 2020 award winners this year. It's because of shops and engine builders like you that this industry keeps pushing forward. I also want to again thank all of our award sponsors for their support, and I hope you all have a great rest of the year. I know you likely share my anticipation for what 2021 has in store. So have a happy new year, and we'll see you all next year.